Hey guys, welcome to Dave's Nanotanks. I thought in this episode we would talk about Refugium light. Oh no, not another Refugium light video. That's right, there's been quite a few lately, and a few manufacturers have come out with Refugium lighting because they see that this hobby has a great need to export nutrients, and one of the ways we do it is by growing cheato or other macroalgae in a refugium. So everybody wants to make money, so I thought I'd throw my 2 cents in and just tell you what's been working for me. And in nature, cheato floats at the top of the water. Okay, it doesn't have a root system, so if you see cheato, it's going to float up to the top and it's going to get full spectrum lighting. Okay, it is not a plant. Plants get their nutrients through roots. Cheato can bring it in through the cell walls. So here's the fixture I'm using, and it's a simple fixture from Home Depot, like you would have 2 spotlights over your garage. It's even got a section in the middle for a motion sensor. So, and there's the proof right there. I do have the Senai out, but I don't think it's going to prove anything other than look how much cheato I grew with this light. I think that's pretty much all you need to know. But I will go over some Senai readings with you. But this light has been working for me. It's a par 38 full spectrum bulb. Okay, what does that mean? Par 38 simply means that this bulb will fit in a particular type of recessed light. That's it. It just tells you the shape of the light bulb. That's it. So I have 3 par 38 bulbs, and I even have 1 par 30 bulb there on the bench. That's the small one. Okay, so I'm going to go over the couple of lights that I bought from the same manufacturer. That's the par 30 bulb. So on a smaller display and amount of LEDs, that's all that's required. And they fit them all onto that. So I thought it was cute. I might use it on a little Nano or a Pico build. But out of these 3 bulbs here, it's simple. They're all populated a little different. One has 12 LEDs, and the LEDs are 3 watts. That makes it a 36 watt light bulb. Now, it's a mix of white, red, and blue. Okay, the other light next to it has 15 LEDs in it. That's a 45 watt. And then the one I took apart, because you know I got to take stuff apart, that has 18 lights in it. So times 3 is 54, I think. But so it's very simple lighting. It has the converter or power supply built into the base there. 3 screws and a snap ring takes the whole thing apart. Interestingly enough, you could extend those wires and move this circuit board further away. You could relocate the whole thing and even put a plug on the end, and you wouldn't even need to screw it into a light socket. Now, the light socket, that's an E27. Okay, what's that mean to you and me in America? That means it's your standard light bulb that fits into your table lamps, your desk lamps. That's the standard one, the big one, not the small candelabra one. All right, it has this lens cover on it, which has all of the LED lenses that convert it from the 60 degree to about 90 degree. Okay, and then it's all held on with this retaining clip, which is kind of tough to get on and off. Oh, it's once you get it off, it might shoot across the room. It's one of those spring steel ones. Okay. I had this bulb on here, this 45 watt one, was on there for, I don't know, 6 months. I see no rust on it. So whatever it is, that retaining clip didn't show any rust. Okay. If you didn't want to go with the fixture I used, you could still use your clamp light if you wanted to. There is no light coming out of the side of this light, so I would suggest taking the reflector off of the bulb. You don't need the reflector there, and it's also just going to hold heat into the bulb, whereas you see that the whole bulb is kind of a heat shield. Plus, whatever kind of tin or aluminum that reflector is made out of, that can't be any good for your aquarium. I'm sure ICP tests have come back with tin and aluminum, people using that particular housing. So, I'll leave a link from where I got these on eBay, and on the link you'll need to know that there's a drop down and you'll need to pick which wattage bulb you want delivered, or just get a bunch like I did. So at the time of this, the 54 watt bulb was $13.88 and about $2 shipping. So we're under $20 for a great Refugium light. You still need to be able to screw it into a socket of some sort, but I'm sure you guys could figure something out for that. And this whole thing is held together with 3 screws from the back and that retaining clip in the front. And like I said, it's pretty interesting and opens up a lot of room for DIY stuff, because you could just keep these heat shields or heat sinks and relocate all the rest of the parts. So I think some cool stuff could happen with that. So onto the Senai. I apologize that you can't see the per reading, but I did zoom in a little bit so you guys watching on your phone could actually see the par numbers that were jumping around like crazy. You can see the per graph, but you'll notice there's a lot of hot spots with this. And if you had tumbling cheato, that probably wouldn't be an issue, but I have not run into any issue with this, and my cheato does not tumble. But you'll notice you're seeing anywhere from 2 to 600 par. So, and that's right around the surface. But I think it's just mainly when one LED was shining directly into it, because the Senai is not cosine efficient, and we won't get into all of that. But it's a great light, and I'm going to end a video with a cool side boob. But I did notice something today. Look at that right in front of the fox face there. Do you see the face? I couldn't believe it. There's a face in my tank. Do you see it yet? I thought it was kind of cool and a little bit creepy at the same time. But I've been enjoying the tank, and there's the face. All right, that's your little bonus for staying to the end. And look, we're under 10 minutes. Oh my. Thanks for watching, guys.